Hello, everybody. I'm RahelMusic. This is my series called Songcatching, and this is episode 13. I just did, actually, today, like 20 minutes ago, episode 12. And hello again. We're back. And I did the song called It Isn't Fair. So I hope you're going to have a look at that. Everything is available both on my website, RahelMusic.com, my YouTube, which is Rahel Sings, and also on IGTV, Instagram TV, which is at Rahel in Korea. So, I was, the Songcatching series, I need to say it every time. If you've already seen me, you're going to hear it again. The Songcatching series is about songwriting, about receiving songs, about the artistic process, about the musical process, about the musical life, all about music, about storytelling, personal stories, about guitar playing, about singing, about music, different styles and genres, and lyrics. So it's kind of all encompassing about a musical life, living a musical life through songs. And so songcatching, the term songcatching comes from a Native American Indian poet named Arlie, and his I always post a link to his website and to the poem, which you should definitely read. The concept is that the songs are out there in the essence, in the beyond, and we in the physical world need to capture those songs, bring them through us, and share them with the rest of the world and with you. And whatever we capture, it means something to us, but it also means something to you, so we share it. So that's what song catching is about. I prefer to use that term, song catching, because songwriting, honestly, I don't think many true musicians feel that they've written their own songs. Many musicians feel they were inspired. They maybe caught a song through a dream, a vision, an empty moment of time and space, while driving in the car and thinking about something else, maybe just sitting around talking to somebody or waiting around, and suddenly a song appears, a melody comes. So it's very difficult to say that we wrote this song. We didn't. Some of us do, and sometimes you actually do come. Hi Zohar, Manishma. And sometimes you do come, sit down with the guitar, sit down with some paper, and you say, I'm going to write a song today, and you make an effort to actually write a song. But when I do that, my mind kind of wanders off, and I've learned to just let the first things that come into my mind, I just write them down. You write down randomly whatever comes to your mind, and you can edit it later, you can change it later, but the first ideas, the first songs that come to you in their raw form, just capture them in their raw form, and you can work on it later. So it's quite an interesting life, and it's quite an interesting process to learn about. I often wonder, what do songwriters, what do singers and songwriters and musicians talk about when they are going to teach about songwriting? I don't know. By the way, something just popped up on my Instagram. Next week on Saturday, Korea time, it will be actually 11 p.m. In Europe, 4 p.m. and all around the world, different times, wherever you are. So look up what time 4 p.m. in Central Time is, European time, in your place. And there's an online arts festival, and it's going to be pretty cool. Everybody submitted videos or artwork or music, I don't know what, from people all around the world. There are 18 submissions, so you get to, it's an all-day concert, which is going to be really cool. And I submitted a song called Rockabye Baby, and you can look it up there. It's going to have its debut there. And it's a really cool song, and we made a special video for it. So try and see that. I'll make a link to that also and it's, of course, I'm promoting it, so you'll see it if you're following me or if you're subscribed to any of my social media. So anyway, back to today's episode 13 of Songcatching, and this song I'm going to play today is called Pierrot. Pierrot. Pierrot is kind of a lonely song, but it was inspired. Today my theme seems to be being alone and wanting company or looking for love or something. But this was actually inspired by Commedia dell'arte, the clown, the sad clown called Pierrot. And we'll talk about him after I sing the song. And yeah, the online festival is called 180 Seconds Art Festival. 180 seconds is 3 minutes, and every submission was 3 minutes exactly long. So yeah, you can look it up. It's at 180 Seconds Art, I believe. So yeah, it's online and it's going to be broadcast on Instagram and Facebook. So tune in on Saturday, August 15th, 4 p.m. European time. I believe Israel time is, hold on, I wrote it down somewhere. I'll tell you all the times if you're watching, from where you're watching. Okay, Central Eastern time is 4 p.m. That's European time. 11 p.m. in Korea. In Northeast America, 10 a.m. Johannesburg, 4 p.m. Western America, Tucson, 7 a.m. New Mexico, 8 a.m. In Australia, it will be midnight. Israel, 5 p.m. And New Zealand, 2 a.m. Vietnam, 9 p.m. So if I hit one of your countries, then those are the times. But it will be posted, so we'll figure it out then. Hard to figure out with all these time zones these days with the internet, social media. Okay, so I'm going to sing this song called Pierrot, and then I'll talk about it. You can relax while you're listening. On a lonely night, the moon is in the sky, and you're looking about. Can you touch the light as you reach up? Climbing on a moonbeam, you fly away to worlds up above, floating on a cloud on high, to where the wind whisk you away, shedding just one tear on your own. Wait, are you listening? You can hear the sound of someone who cares, showing you the way as the raven flies, traveling down your path, following your senses. You see, the lines are never drawn, and time is endless. following you from afar, shedding just one tear, coming home. Din di da da, din di da da, din da da, ho ho eh, din da, din da da da, din da. Say, have you ever tried searching for your heart, reaching within, spreading out your wings as the eagle soars, climbing higher heights to the edge of the world? You call out your name, standing on a peak. A voice calls you back, shedding just one tear, coming home. Ding dong. Coming home. I do love to sing that song. Wow, it's just kind of a sad song, but I really love it. I totally love it. And I forgot to turn on my amp. I'll turn my amp now so I won't forget later. Oh, what's that? Yeah. That's called plug it in. Plug it in. Technology. So, yeah, that gives me a slightly different sound. Anyway, this song, as I was saying, it's called Pierrot. Pierrot, I wish I had the pictures. I do have a video of this song about the Harlequin clown, not the Harlequin, but Pierrot was not the Harlequin. He was the clown in all white, the mime-looking clown in all white with one tear. And the story is that Pierrot loved a woman named Columbine. And he was very shy and timid. And he didn't know how to express his love to her. But he brought her a flower, or he tried to. He thought about it, and he really wanted to express his love to her. And when he finally got the courage, another Commedia dell'arte clown called Harlequin, who is much more kind of very confident and aggressive and very, very, very sure of himself, came along, and he is actually wooing Columbine. And so when Pierrot comes to offer Columbine his heart, Harlequin walks in and becomes the obstacle in his way, and he timidly backs away again, and that is the reason for his tear. because the love that he has in his heart for Columbine, he's never able to actually express. And she never finds out about it. And that's why it's a little sad. So, you know, I've loved many people, and I love people, and I find it hard to tell them sometimes when you really, really love them. And love is a difficult thing. We had a discussion yesterday trying to make a video about my song Rockabye Baby, which is also about loving and caring and the special relationship you have with one person or many people, and universal love. It's not romantic love, it's not lustful love, it's the love that starts maybe as lustful romantic love, but if you stay together with somebody for the rest of your life, the nature of love changes and becomes more like best friends in a way, or siblings or whatever. But it's a special kind of love that if you can grow old with each other, it's different. And the love between parents and children is different. The love of nature is different. The love of God is different. Love is different depending on where it's directed. So this is a story was inspired by the story of Pierrot and Harlequin in the Commedia dell'arte clown figures. And I love the art of clowning, European and Russian, and really the artistic clowns were fantastic. I studied clowning for a while, and I was a clown for a while, and very different than the American clowns, Ringling Brothers clowns, who are kind of teasers and acrobats and things like that. The clowns well, except for Emmett Kelly, for example, he was a sad clown. He had a character that's a character clown with a story. Excuse me. With a real story about who is that character, who is that clown, which makes me want to question, who am I, and who are you, and who are we? What kind of character are we? What's our personality? What kind of clown are we? Pablo. What kind of Pablo? What kind of Leitzan are we? So this one is Pierrot, and I explained the story, so let's look at the lyrics. It starts out with a little bit of musical introduction. I don't know if that's kind of ominous. It's kind of telling something's going to happen, right? So, oh, on a lonely night, the moon is in the sky and you're looking about. Can you touch the light as you reach up? Climbing on a moonbeam, you fly away to worlds up above, floating on a cloud on high. The winds whisk you away, shedding just one tear on your own. That's the first verse. There are 3 verses to this song. So it's a lonely night. The moon is in the sky. You're kind of looking around. You want to reach up and touch something magical, something special, something, that light, that magical light that we don't know where it comes from. It always reappears. We want to touch it. We want to be part of it. We want to understand it. So we climb on a moonbeam and we fly away. Our imagination takes us away. Our fantasies drive us to another world, which is somewhere up above. We float on that cloud on the high. We feel the winds and we get whisked away to other worlds, to other situations, to other imaginations. And as we do, we shed one tear because we're on our own. One tear. Not many tears, but one tear. One tear. Second verse. Wait, are you listening? You can hear the sound of someone who cares, showing you the way as the raven flies, traveling down your path, following your senses, you see. The lines are never drawn, and time is endless, calling you from afar, shedding just one tear, coming home. Dee-da-da, dee-da-da, dee-da-da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da. Are you listening? I talked about listening in the previous episode. Are you a listener? Are you listening? Can you hear me? Are you paying attention? What is your intent? Are you with me? Are you by my side? Are you supporting me? Are you there for me? Are you listening? Are you listening? Not just hearing my voice, but are you listening? Because if you listen, you can hear the sound of someone who cares. What is the sound of someone who cares? What is that sound? I never thought about it before, but what is the sound of someone who cares? I wonder what that is. Showing you the way as the raven flies. The raven is, kind of a special kind of bird, that black bird that appears in maybe black magic or witches or maybe some kind of darkness. I don't know, but the raven is also a fortune teller kind of way. It brings you to your future. It sees beyond, and so showing you the way as the raven flies. That someone who cares is showing you the way towards something, the way away from something, traveling down your path, following your senses, you see. You're going your way, you're traveling down your path, you're following your senses. Your senses are, in a way, not necessarily seeing, touching, feeling, hearing, tasting, all of those things, but your common sense. What is your sense? Do you have a sense of something? Do you suspect something? Do you feel something? Are you following your heart? What are your emotions? Or what are you following when you travel down your own path? The lines are never drawn and time is endless. That's what I feel like, on this side of life, having been young, married, raised children, divorced, free now, a single person on my own, to do whatever the heck I want. The lines are never drawn. Living is boundless, is timeless. It's endless. Do you believe that? Living is no boundaries. The lines are never drawn. You can go any which way. You don't have to follow one particular way. You can go many ways. Time is endless. Time is endless. Well, our time is limited in physical form, but is it endless in another form? Time is endless. Calling you from afar. Shedding just one tear, coming home. Calling you from afar. Wow, that just gives me so many ideas. I came to Korea because I felt I was being called here. Something or someone was calling me. And indeed, someone was calling me. And now they're somewhere else. And I still feel that calling. But maybe it's to where they are, I don't know. Calling you from afar. Maybe you're being called by spirit or something else. You have a calling. Nevertheless, shedding just one tear. One tear. What is that one tear about? Coming home. Coming home. This song is full of all sorts of interpretations. Things that you could think about. Where is home? What is home for you? Where is it calling you to? Coming home. When you come home, where are you coming to? Say, have you ever tried searching for your heart, reaching within, spreading out your wings as the eagle soars, climbing higher heights to the edge of the world? You call out your name. I imagine that standing on a peak. I imagine that echo thing, you know. Hello, 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 hello. Standing on a peak. Hello, 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 hello. And the peak, you're about to fall. Are you going to fall? When I sing that, I go, standing on the peak. It's kind of harsh. I try and make it harsh, a harsh sound, because I'm not sure. There's a sense of danger there. Am I going to fall off or am I going to not? But the voice calls you back. The voice. There's a voice that's speaking to you. Is it in you? Is it a spirit guide? Is it an angel? Is it a God? There's a voice, an inner voice that's calling you back. Or is it really that someone who cares calling you back? Bringing you from the edge. When you've reached the edge and you're about to fall, what brings you back? A small voice or a loud voice, I don't know, but... And again, shedding just one tear, coming home. But I want to go back. Say, have you ever tried searching for your heart, reaching within? This is a lifelong quest, for me anyway. Searching for my heart. Where is my heart, and what's inside of me? What am I feeling? Can I acknowledge it? Can I recognize it? Can I let it out? Can I share it with anybody else? I'm pretty sure that I don't speak just for myself when I say that there's a lot of stuff inside of me that I don't share with other people. And there's a lot of stuff inside of me that I don't even know is there until something triggers it or someone triggers it. And it suddenly surfaces. So, searching for your heart, reaching within, spreading out your wings as the eagle soars. Now the eagle, you know, is majestic, glorious, proud, and the eagle lives in high, high heights, up in mountains and above, up in the skies, and soars with this majestic look of wings, just wings spread out and just floating. And the eagle protects its young, its nest, and it's fierce when it needs to be. And it will come down and get its prey, you know. Have you ever seen them, the other prey, just with its feet, grab it up and take it away? It's pretty fantastic. So this says, climbing higher heights to the edge of the world, spreading out your wings as the eagle soars, climbing higher heights to the edge of the world. So again, you're on the edge, you're on the verge, after you've soared higher heights. And, you know, as we go through cycles of life and we learn new things and we grow and we evolve, we reach kind of an edge and we stop. We can either stop growing or we can kind of hold our breath and go, what next? Where do I go next? And then the voice calls you and leads the way and shows you the way again. So I really love this song. I'm grateful that I caught it. I'm grateful to whoever gifted it to me, whoever you are. Thank you so much. And I love the way the music goes. I love the lyrics. I love everything about it. I love the imagery of Pierrot, the sad clown, and the Harlequin and Columbine, and the story of love. I just love everything about this. So let me talk a little bit about musically. Those are the lyrics. On the guitar, I'm just maintaining my 2 fingers here on the D and the G. I've got the capo on 2, but in this G position, first position, it's like a G chord. G, B, G, B, D. Adding this D here on the top, and I'm kind of plucking out just the higher strings. Then it goes to this kind of dissonant. I believe it's a diminished. Which is a little, diminished chords are kind of like premonition. They're foreboding, you know, like something's coming, but you're not sure if it's good or bad. So it's somehow it turned out to be that. There's a calm and a peace, but then there's a tension. Say, now this is really interesting because I'm actually not, hi everybody, I'm actually not playing real chords, although if you look and see how I've written it, and I do have this written in both notated and with sort of a lead sheet with chords, and the lead sheet says it'll tell me to go to G, to a C, to a B, but it's really a G chord, back to a C chord, an A minor 7th, back to a G, doing a run to an E minor. No, it's not going to a D, but an E minor 7th, back to the C, the G, A minor, D, G. But I'm not playing those chords actually. What I've written down is the bass line, because my fingers are staying fixed on those two notes there, the D and the G. And I'm giving this song is being driven by the bass melody, that's happening. So it's starting with a G, going to a C note, B, back to the C note, just the C, and then the A, G, F sharp, E with an octave E, and then D, down to the C again, B, A, F sharp, back to the G. So you're hearing this kind of thing, and it goes throughout all of the verses like that. So you're hearing this. The finger style here is just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dee da da dee da da dee da da dee da 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 dee da da dee da da dee da 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 dee da da la da 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 dee da da. Back to this little riff here. Back to the little riff. then starts the whole process again. Almost sounded like Mozart for a while there. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little Mozart influenced there. So what I was thinking, yeah, so the guitar right hand style is just doing a 1, 2, 3, 4 on the strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plucking out the bass note. Nothing too extravagant there. So it's really kind of again, I really like playing this song because of that unique way the bass is kind of leading our way through this song. And what did I want to say about that? Playing my G chord this way because I need to use all of those fingers. Usually I play it this way so I can do something like that, but I'm playing it the other way. That does sound very classical. If you're a classical person, it does sound classical. So this song is categorized, I would categorize the genre as a ballad. This is really a ballad because it tells a story. There is no chorus in it. It's 3 full verses, 1 verse after the next. And there's no real sort of instrumental in between. There is a little bit on the second verse when I'm just going, not singing real lyrics, I'm just going la da 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 dee da 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 da. So that's kind of an instrumental section there, but it's and it occurs again at the end. So this really is a ballad. It's telling the story of Pierrot and Pierrot's loving self and unrequited love, and yet even so, even though Pierrot has unrequited love, Pierrot is full of love. Pierrot is the most loving person, generous, giving person. And that's why Pierrot sheds 1 tear. Because Pierrot is actually heartbroken that he doesn't get the love of Columbine. But he sheds only 1 tear because there's this issue that's coming up a lot of self-love. Because in the end, Pierrot still loves himself. And he's full of love. And even though it's not, Columbine is not going to be the beneficiary of his love, he's still got that love to give. And Pierrot might withdraw into some sadness, some depression at some point, being rejected by Columbine, but he'll come back and he'll be able to give his love to somebody else who's deserving of it and desiring of it, because Pierrot is full of love. And this is a super love song, that fills the imagination, that is full of fantasy and full of reality, all mixed in with each other. And the way the guitar is working, the musical support is working, is just, it's beautiful. And you know, okay, I write my name, I credit my name to this song, but I don't even remember how it came about. I don't even remember writing. I just know that it's there, and and I love it so much. I love it. I absolutely love it. Can I say that anymore? I love this song. And by the way, it appears on my CD called Time Passes By. And the name I was going by then was Anne Rachel. And you can find this at RahelMusic.com, RAHEL music.com. Click on downloads. It'll bring you to Bandcamp. There's about 12 or more albums there that you can listen to, enjoy, and download. And this is one of them. And you can download it there. Or you can just listen to this my series, my Songcatching series. And there's a few videos. And there's a beautiful video that I put together about this song. It shows you all of the lovely Commedia dell'arte clowns and the story of Columbine. I kind of grabbed some, still photos from the stockpile online and made kind of a montage, a collage of from these photos to express what the song was describing, was the story that was being told. So I hope you'll also click on and see that video. It's on my YouTube, but there's a link, and I'll put all the links in my box, of course, as I always do. So this is Songwriting Series number 13. The song is Pierrot. I've got the cape one too, and I'm going to sing it one more time for you all. And if you love it as much as I do, please download it. Donate $1, 1,000 won, arba shkalim. Donate to the Songcatcher here, and also known as Acoustic Breezes Rahel. So don't get confused. I have many names. What's in a name? So I'm going to sing this song one more time. I'm really glad that you joined me again, and I'm going to end with the song and end the series for today. And I will see you another time, and so happy that you've joined me, and I know others will join later when they have time available. So thank you, everyone. I'm very grateful for your support and your participation. Any feedback is welcome, and contact me if you're a guitarist and you want to learn the song. If you want to learn guitar, I'll be happy to share. Always remember to give credit where credit is due. If you learn this song and you share it with others, make sure my name is there and mentioned. And also, what did I want to say? Thoughts are really racing in my mind right now. There's so many thoughts. This song just really gets me. So share my episodes with other people, and other people can enjoy and learn and just benefit from whatever they can benefit from. So thank you again. I tend to ramble on, so I will stop now, and let's hear the song one more time. So have a great day, have a great evening, have a great morning, wherever it is. Toda raba, akol tov. Kamsamida. Merci beaucoup. Dankeschön. Shukran. Kumapta. Oh, on a lonely night, the moon is in the sky and you're looking about. Can you touch the light as you reach up? Climbing on a moonbeam, you fly away to worlds up above, floating on a cloud on high. The winds whisk you away, shedding just one tear. on your own. Are you listening? You can hear the sound of someone who cares, showing you the way as the raven flies, traveling down your path, following your senses. You see the lines are never drawn, and time is endless, calling you from afar, shedding just one tear, coming home. Din-dee-dun-da, din-dee-dun-da, dee-da-dun-da, 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 have you ever tried searching for your heart, reaching within, spreading out your wings as the eagle soars, climbing higher heights to the edge of the world? You call out your name, standing on a peak. A voice calls you back, shedding just one tear, coming home. Din-da, din-dee-da, dee-da-dun-da-da-do. Coming home. Thank you so much. I will see you again. This has been Songcatching episode 13. The song is Pierrot. You can find me at RahelMusic.com, RahelMusic.com, YouTube, Rahel Sings, Instagram at Rahel in Korea as one word, and all over the place on Bandcamp. So just go to RahelMusic.com and you'll figure out how to find me. So thank you everyone for staying with me this part 13 of Songcatching. Have a good day, have a good evening, have a good afternoon, whatever it is. Have a good sleep, have a good wake. And kamsamida, kumapta, kumawayo, toda rabba, dankeschön, merci beaucoup, thank you very much. And yeah, stay healthy, safe, happy, and don't postpone joy. Take care. Take care over here on Facebook. Take care.